What's up guys, I'm Yugioh Monstershot and I'm coming at you on Team Special Guard channel with a Cubic deck profile. For anybody that doesn't know, Cubics are, at least my build is insane. Yes, it can brick or draw bad hands in our terms, but it's really quite good. And I'll be showing pictures in my video tomorrow over this deck. So if you guys are curious to see what it can actually do, make sure you guys check it out. And yeah. So 3 Crimson Nova, the Dark Cubic Lord. His effect is that you reveal 3 Cubic monsters or Cubic cards with different names in order to special summon him. His other effects are he cannot be, or he's unaffected by card effects, by monster effects, with 3,000 or less attack. So that prevents like Honor Arc, Cast Stone, and other stuff like that from targeting this and getting rid of it. And then his other effect is that during the end phase, each player takes 3,000 damage. And so in case if you don't have enough for game, just go to end phase and then activate and then burn for game. So it's really quite good. And then Vijam, the Cubic Seed. This effect is that he cannot be destroyed by battle. And then at the end of the damage step, you target, or that monster that attacked this, it gets a counter, which the counter does, it cannot attack and it cannot activate its effects. So it's really quite good. And then I'll be updating this after Duza, the new Cubic monster, comes out tomorrow. So well, not tomorrow, but the new set comes out tomorrow. But Duza's effect is that when it's normal or special, you send a Cubic card from your deck to your grave, and then it gains 200 attack for each monster in your graveyard with a different name. So it's pretty good. Now I'm sure you guys are probably gonna be confused at this next monster lineup. 3 Bloods and then 3 of the Whitestone Legend. Now I'm sure you guys are probably thinking like, why are you running these? Well, I will show you guys in my spell lineup, which I'll be doing right now. So 3 trade and 3 cards of consonants. Now the one problem that this deck has is that it's really slow and it's kind of hard to keep up with the meta. And so what I did was I add spells like from the Exodia decks, and to help speed it up. So that's basically what I did. And so that's basically what the spell lineup is. So 3 Cubic Wave. For anybody that doesn't know, this card is really quite too good. You basically target a Cubic monster, and then you target your punch monster. Your punch monster attack is half, and then your attack is doubled. And this isn't a once per turn either. So you can rack out some quite big amount of attack. I got my this guy up to 12,000 damage attack. So yeah, it's really quite good. And then 3 Cubic Karma. You can activate it, send Cubic monsters. Except for Vijam. Or you target a Cubic monster except for Vijam, and then you send Vijam to your grave from hand or deck, and your Cubic monster gains 800 attack for each Cubic Vijam that's sent to your graveyard. So it's really quite good. And then if this card's in the graveyard, you banish it and add a Cubic monster from your deck to your hand. So yeah, it's really quite good. And now I'm sure you guys are probably thinking like, how can you get that into a graveyard faster? Well, by Duza's effect as well, the new Cubic monster, but also Dark Dealings. And now, yeah, that's basically how you get into Gyarados faster. Dark Rebellions and then hand distraction. So, and then 3 golden bamboo sword, and then 2 cursed and 2 broken. Just 2 and 2 is a good ratio. Cursed helps stretch out for broken or golden. For any of you guys that don't know, golden is when you play it, you draw 2. So, yeah. And then 2 hand destruction just to get rid of any cards that you don't need into the graveyard, so that way you can thin through your deck quicker. So, and then 2 reload. This is just to help unbreak your hands, which actually comes in really quite handy. And then 1 day piece, just in case for those bad hands that you gotta get your engine going. So, yeah, and that's basically it for the spells. Now for the traps, or for the one trap that I run, 1 unification of the Cubic Lords. So you fusion summon, or this is basically your fusion summon or summon Trinity, but you don't really summon him too often. But when this, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 Cubic Monster from your hand or deck, ignoring the summon conditions. And if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect. So you use this to special out Duza, and then get the effect off, and then just go from there. So really quite good. And then like I said, for the 1 extra deck monster is Trinity. Now you can go about this another way. You can, there's a Summoner Monk build, which actually runs an extra deck, which is basically rank 4s. But in my opinion, I like this build a little more better. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Don't to like, comment, and subscribe to Team Saucer Guard. And if you guys are curious about the matchups that I'm taking pictures of, make sure you guys check out my video tomorrow. I'll be profiling this exact same deck, but the pictures I'll be doing those at the beginning of the video. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. Alright, guys.